The game is sweet only when you are winning.
Yes, the game is sweet only when you are winning. Now, the problem with Nigeria is just exactly what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said in this video. And I'm still going to replay it.
Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button below for more amazing content coming your way soon.
Yes, the game is sweet only when you are winning. Now, the problem with Nigeria is just exactly what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said in this video. And I'm still going to replay it again and again. That the game is sweet only when you are winning. You know, the problem with Nigeria is that we vibe to trends a lot. We vibe to trends a lot. Somebody says something and then we go with it. Just like Bola Ahmed Tinubu said about running with it. You know, that kind of a thing. He said he will hit the ground running. It's more like what happens with trends in Nigeria. We just vibe with it. We run with it. The game is sweet only when you are winning. As catchy as that phrase sounds, let me tell you the problem with it. Because African leaders have problem. Africans have problem generally. The game is sweet only when you are winning, but we do not tell ourselves the fact that even in the game of football, rugby game, basketball, and so on and so forth, call it whatever you want to call it, basketball, volleyball, golf, and so many other games, there are terms and conditions, rules apply. In the game of football, for instance, that's soccer, we have linesmen, we have the referees, we have other people who make this game to be sweet. Why is it sweet? Because there are rules and regulations. For instance, if they want to score goal and somebody from that team uses the hand to probably catch the ball or touch the ball, they'll blow the whistle and it will be handball and it will be played against them, their team. So linesmen are also there to look at the mistakes from any of the team, from both teams, and they will signal the referee. They communicate. There are other people in the inner room in that, like these are the things that make the game to be sweet. But here in Africa, here in Nigeria, we just say the game is sweet. And you see data boys, you see APC guys vibing with this. The game is sweet only when you are winning. Or after the whole thing, you are popular online, you are popular, then you go to campaign, all of these things, and you don't win. Have you asked yourself, the INEC, which are the referee, the police, the security agencies that are being used to conduct election, which are the linesmen and so on and so forth, are they playing by the rules to make sure that this election is free and fair? If the game of football, which is just a game, it doesn't contribute anything to our livelihood, it doesn't contribute, no game contributes anything to the development, to the core development of a country. Not even game of football. Yes, you might tell me that in Britain or in Europe or in the developed countries that it contributes to the growth of the economy. That's by the way. It's because the country is already developed, they've put systems in place. That's why it's even so. We play balls in Nigeria, but what does it contribute to the development of our country? What am I saying? If the game of football that doesn't contribute anything to our national growth and development, to our core national growth and development, is played by the rules, how much more politics, how much more election? Anybody comes and does anything and get away with it. Rivers State, Governor Nyesom Wike rigged the Rivers State election. There was no fair election. He didn't allow people to vote freely in Rivers State. And so many other states like that. And then you come and tell me that P2B didn't get 25%, that P2B didn't win election in those states. For instance now, and you tell me the game is sweet only when you are winning. How? Make it make sense. Governorship election was conducted in those states. Even a primary school graduate would have won that governor. What's the name? Who doesn't know how to even spell his name correctly? Because he flops every now and then. Who doesn't? Oh God, Tinubu said something that most of our leaders don't even know how to, don't have mastery of English language. And because of that, how would they be able to compete favorably with people in the boardroom. I'm just paraphrasing. Honestly, how would they be able to, in a world riddled with competition and every leader is trying to get things for their communities, for their people, and such person won governorship election in those states? They are telling me the game is sweet only when you are winning. Just make it make sense. Bola Ahmed Tinubu said the game is sweet only when you are winning, and people just believed it hook and sinker. People are vibing with it. People in the ruling party are vibing with it. It has gone past you telling me that just do your support your party, let me support my party. No, your APC means no good to this country, has no plan for this country. And it should be our collective effort to remove them out of power. Because these people are not doing anything to bring development to this country, to bring civility, to build a system, to build institutions in Nigeria. Rather, they are destroying the institutions. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is using INEC solely for himself. APC, they are using INEC. They are using the police, army, DSS solely for themselves. And you don't see anything wrong with this. Your focus is just for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to rig himself in again come 2027. And you say the game is sweet only when you are winning. Just make it make sense. Let me understand what you're saying, because I don't seem to understand anything. How does it even sound to you that we're living in a country where education has collapsed, healthcare system has collapsed, there is no security of lives and properties, and you're telling me the game is sweet only when you're winning? Winning what? You're not winning anything. You're not winning anything. And somebody like Wole Soyinka, who has been vocal all his life, has now shut his mouth up. Soyinka said something that after 1 year, that he's only going to assess President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government after his 1 year in office. 1 year has passed, 2 years have passed, and 3 years. The third year is about to pass after May. And he has not said anything. He has not, summoned up the courage to say anything about a government that has failed woefully. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu also said that if he doesn't provide stable electricity after his first tenure, he shouldn't be voted into power for a second term. And he's already started campaigning for a second term, getting endorsements from sycophants. And you think the game is sweet only when you are winning. It does not matter what the referee blows at the INEC. It does not matter what the linesmen, the police, everything, what they do to rig in any man, somebody who has failed woefully in politics and governance. It does not matter how. You don't think about the system and you think you are doing yourself any good. The game is sweet only when you are winning. Just make it make sense. Let's tell ourselves the truth. This is not a good omen for us. This doesn't sound good for us as a country, as a people, because these people are only winning for their family, for their family members. They don't care about the poor. They don't care about you. It's only when you go to the hospital you understand what I'm saying. Travel by the road. Our roads are good, are not good. Our roads are bad. There's no security on the road. Kidnapping here and there, killings, a lot of things. If it were to be just pothole, that would be better. But then the roads are broken down, and somebody is busy building coastal highway, doing this and that. Somebody is busy using billions to woo governors to his party, and you don't see anything wrong with it, because you are probably benefiting, which I even doubt, because how many people are benefiting from this kind of government compared to about 300 million people, Nigerian populace? The game is sweet only when you are winning. Just make it make sense. It does not matter where you are, even if you are abroad and you are living fine, you still look back to Nigeria because you still want to come back to Nigeria, because that is your country. That's the only country you come and you feel comfortable. Honestly, let us all rise. Can you stand up? Dakada, let's all rise to build this country, because if you allow this impunity to repeat itself in 2027, there's going to be a problem. And this nation will not contain all of us, because these people mean no good to Nigerians. They mean no good. Don't forget, please click on the subscribe button. Help me subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share my video, like, and drop your comments. Let me see what you think. God bless you.
The game is sweet only when you are winning.
Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to click that subscribe button below for more amazing content coming your way soon.